tell us, how did you discover your passions and what inspired you to become a blogger?
Okay, so let's see. This was mainly when I went to Delhi, New Delhi, India, to pursue my architecture. Okay, it was back in 2014. So what happened is I left Riyadh, I went to New Delhi, and New Delhi being so rich in heritage and food, of course, I really wanted to explore the city, since I have never been to New Delhi for quite some time. And that made me so curious to go out and explore, right after my college. I used to go out and explore not only the heritage, I think mostly about the food, because how, popular the food is and so much to explore. So I started going to a lot of places, and it came to a point that the people living in Delhi knew less and I knew more. And I was like, you know what? Why do I invest my knowledge into something useful? And there's an app called Zomato. I'm not sure if you know about it, but it's very famous in Dubai and also in India. So I started like writing reviews on restaurants, and then I got a lot of views on that as well. And then people told me, why don't you start your page? So this was, I think, in 2016, I started my page, and honestly, I had no idea what I'm gonna do. But then I just started because I wanted to do it. I wanted to do something. So I started my page, and this is where I am right now after just few years. Yeah. And it's so crazy in India. The competition is even bigger. Like I knew that what a value can I possibly add in like thousands and thousands of bloggers around. But I think I was wrong, and every person has their own identity and their own unique style. So that really encouraged me. Beginning was tough, but alhamdulillah, it's better now. Definitely the beginning of blogging world. You know why? Because when you start, of course, I wanted to start my page. I wanted to do something, but at the same time, I was clueless. Like I had no idea what I wanted. Like, how should I go ahead? Like, of course, I had inspiration around. There were people doing it, and everything. But then I didn't know like to find my own style and everything. But I think the best answer to this is time tells you everything. They makes you define your niche. They make you learn. Like I learned each and every day, I would say. So in the beginning, when I started my page in 2016, I was so bad at photography. I didn't know videography. I did not know what editing was, nothing at all. And sometimes I even look at the pictures I used to post in the beginning, and I was like, okay, is this me posting those pictures? So, that is the difference. And I say that I'm not perfect right now, but I would say that I'm learning each and every day. And the beginning was definitely very difficult, but it's also very important because you learn a lot. So in the beginning, I was all over the place. Like I didn't know what to do. So I just randomly go to places and then just post about the food. But then later, you realize what your audience needs, how you're going to help your audience, and, how you're going to add value. And if you answer these questions, I'm sure you're going to go a long way.
That is honest, yeah. But like you said, time tells you everything. By the time you get to know everything. But at that moment, back then, did you know that time will tell you anything? Or let's say that what kept you motivated to keep going? You said that it was really hard to do.
Yes. So when I started my page, okay, I was very skeptical. It was not going well, honestly. Like I used to post a picture and used to get like 2 likes, 5 likes, or maybe 8 likes, okay? And there was nothing growing. Like, it was very stable and stagnant. So I told my mom, I was like, you know what, I don't think that's working. I really wanted to, but I don't think that's working. I think I'll just go back to doing what I was doing, which is I'm an architect. So I'll just go back to it. And then she told me one thing. She's like, why don't you give it a proper try? What the worst could happen? It's like, it's not going to work, right? But at least you will do what you really wanted to do. And I think that really motivated me that, put your 100%, do what you like. In the end, maybe it's not going to work, but at least you'll be satisfied that, you tried from your side 100% and you will not have any regrets. So yeah, with time, it definitely got bigger, and then I came back to Riyadh, and then that was also a downfall because I gained a lot of audience from India, and then I came here, and then it was like a shift, So 1 year was crazy because I was losing a lot of my audience from India, and then I was gaining a lot from Riyadh. But yes, it's a learning process, and this is how it should be, and I'm very happy where I am right now. Okay, so my page is Feed Bites. So when I see Feed Bites, I look at it as a brand, okay, like a proper brand. So I wanted to grow as much as possible it could be it, it's just in the country right now. What if it can go international? It's right now, it's all food and lifestyle. What if it can go to travel as well? So there are no boundaries as such. I am pretty much going with the flow, but I also want Feedbites as a brand to grow immensely. And this is what my aim is right now. Okay, how do I choose my content? And how do I know it's working? So number one, I would say I would just edit a question a little, that how do I know it's working? I don't really post content just so that it works. Sometimes, I just post content because it makes me happy. So what happens is I really love making videos right now. Okay, if you go to my page, it's mostly videos, like 90% videos and maybe 10% images. I really love recording videos. So when I'm going to a restaurant, say I'm going to a restaurant, I really enjoy, that time recording and how I'm gonna edit it. I really love the editing phase as well. And when the video is like ready in front of me and I'm about to post it, that really makes me happy that, this is what I wanted to do. And I created something and then I post it, okay? So my happiness is still the posting part. What happens after the post, if it works or if it doesn't work, that doesn't describe my happiness, If it doesn't work, I wouldn't be sad about it because it makes me happy. I did something which made me happy and I'm learning. So I just do what makes me happy. And also I study my audience a little bit and I try to understand what they want me to do, what they want to see, which is very important. I can't just like blindly post it, not think about my audience. So I think I have studied my audience a little bit and I try to incorporate that as well into my content. Okay, about that. So my mom is an amazing cook. I know everybody's mom is, right? So what I usually do is whenever I want to make something, like I see my mom making it and I'll be like, okay, you know what? I want to share this with my audience. So for example, okay, let's just take a simple recipe, say pancakes, okay? So I take some instructions from my mom, the tips and tricks. I also see a lot of YouTube videos and then I combine all these things and, try to do something of my own. And first I try it on my own, of course, so that, I know how it turns out. And if it's good, then I share it with my audience. So be it anything, from intercontinental, say pancakes, brownies, to butter chicken, I make everything. Yeah. Okay, so I don't know if many of you guys know about this, but I'm an architect as well. So because of my blogging, I have entered into the field of marketing and I have pretty much pursued it, the marketing thing. So I guess if not a blogger, I would be definitely doing architecture, and being an architect. By the way, I also designed a few projects in Riyadh. So I think I would be just doing what I was doing like 2-3 years back. Yeah.
What's your favorite dish?
Butter chicken and biryani.
Oh, okay.
I'm a pure desi.
Oh yeah. So if you could be any object in the world, what would that be and why?
If I was an object?
Yeah, you could be.
A mobile phone, I guess.
Why is that?
I don't know, because everybody is on phone these days. I don't know. It's like, that's, for me, my mobile is my world. So I guess that is what I would choose.
Of course, now it makes sense.
Oh my God. That was magical. Like I did not expect that to happen. So what happened is it was kind of crazy, So of course everybody knew in the city that Samarah Khan along with his gang is gonna come and everything. So we also knew there was a press conference, but it wasn't sure that I would be a part of press conference, okay? So I was just going for my shower and then I get a call. And then I pick that call and that person was like someone from the crowd itself. Someone was like, where are you? I'm like, I'm at home. And so I just said, so he's like, can you please come to this so-and-so hotel? There's a press conference, like we're starting in like 15 minutes. I'm like, what should I do? And then, of course, as soon as he mentioned press conference, I got ready and rushed to the hotel to the press conference. Thankfully, they were late, I think 2 hours, and then they came right in front. It was like, you see some actor for years and years on the TV screen, and suddenly they just pop out of the screen and they sit in front of you. So it was like, I couldn't believe myself, but it was really nice. And the best part was that I was able to talk to him. So, I was kind of shivering. People were like, you were really confident. No, I was shivering when I was asking the question, like when I was talking to him. But it's really good that how nice these people are. And, it was an amazing experience. So they were like, Salman Khan, Shilpa Shetty sitting right in front of you. But they really make you comfortable, and they're people at the end of the day. So it was nice. It was really nice. And I'm glad I was part of the press conference. I'm a worse person when it comes to picking up phones and stuff. So I'm so glad I picked that phone. Imagine if I was not picking that phone, I would have cried that night. So alhamdulillah for everything. I would say that believe in yourself, because if you want, then who will, right? So it's very important to believe what you're doing, and even if you have dreams, make it happen. Just don't keep dreaming, work on it. This is what I feel. And I also feel that you need to try. You don't need to change for anybody, okay? But you need to try to be a better version of yourself each and every day. And no matter what people say, just stay focused and do what you're doing. Don't change for anybody, and keep working on yourself. This is the best thing I could tell my younger self. Okay, good question. So about this, I personally feel, because I created my page in 2016, but I started posting from 2017. Why? Because 1 year I was thinking, what difference could I possibly make in a world of blogging, which is already been established. So the best advice I would give them is that just start. Okay, be it any niche, okay, be it fashion, food, makeup, travel, any possible thing you want to do, just start. Because in the beginning you will not know what you have to do. I didn't know what I was doing, but time will tell you, the process will tell you, the process will teach you everything, and it will teach you every single thing. And if you have that thing in your heart that you need to learn and you need to explore this niche, nobody can stop you. So the best advice is just start. Don't think too much. Like I used to think, I thought for 1 whole year, and I used to regret it later. I was like, why didn't I start that moment itself? So just start. Time will tell you everything, and the process will teach you everything. Okay, so here's the thing. Of course, if you're creating something, you also want it to reach a lot of people out there, because at the end of the day, if it doesn't reach a lot of people, it doesn't make sense, in the longer run. So I would say something. If your content is good and if the quality is good, then nobody can stop you from getting the views. Like there's a friend of mine, I'm going to share a story of his, and it's crazy because last year in December, exactly this time last year, he met me and he's like, what, I really wanted to start food blogging. What should I do? So I just told him a little bit of what I told you, that, you just need to start and stuff like that. And he did. But when? In March this year, okay? And he's in Dubai, he's a food blogger. And he just started recording content with his phone. And but what he did was he used to go to places where nobody has been, okay? He used to be the first one to record those places, edit them and post them ASAP. And right now, he started from 0 followers, of course, in March. And he's the one who asked me last year when I think I hit 15K, and that is when we met. So right now, we are at the same follower bar. He's on 28K followers, and I'm at 29K followers. I was like, you surpassed your guide. So, that's how crazy it is. Content makes you think. Content is everything. Of course, as I said, it's going to take a while to learn. Of course, for my friend as well, it took a while. He went around, he took inspiration from the people from the same niche, such as me and many more. And then he started doing what suits his palate, his taste. And I think the result is in front of your eyes. He's at the same place where I am right now. So it's incredible, and I'm really proud of him. So I think content is king. And yes, on social media, I feel right now with TikTok, Reels, I know it's banned in India, I'm sorry, but it's working here. So TikTok and Instagram Reels, Snapchat Spotlights, YouTube Shorts. So all these things, going on these things live is the best thing to progress and grow, because these are trending, and these apps tend to push these apps a lot more. So my friend as well, he's only creating reels and he gained these many followers in just like few weeks. So I think we need to focus on that as well, like using trending songs, using reels, spotlights, shorts, all these things, and yes, you will go a long way.